For someone to implement their idea, write a good program, or create a new gaming solution, or make things better for this world with the help of an application, they will need a sophisticated infrastructure. In the previous decade, startup companies needed to acquire a physical premise and infrastructure to start their businesses and begin their work. Large amounts of money were needed to get a new business up and running or to grow an existing company. They would have to buy new data centers or new servers to allow them build out new services which they could then deliver to their customers. This is no longer the case. Today, organizations can sign up for service from a cloud provider and get up and running within few minutes. This enables them to be selling or providing services to their customers as quickly as possible without the need for any significant upfront costs. Now there are two approaches of an investment. One is called as a Capex. Second is called as operational expenditure or OPEX. Capex or capital expenditure is the spending of money on physical infrastructure upfront and then deducting that expense from your tax bill over time. Capital expenditure is an upfront cost which has a value that reduces or depreciates over time. Operational expenditure is the spending money on services or products and being billed for them now. You can deduct this expense from your tax bill in the same year. There is no upfront cost and you pay for the service or product as you use it. For example, when you build a data center, you will need routers, switches, firewalls, a lot of servers as well, and that initial amount of money that you pay to HP, Dell, IBM, Cisco, etc. is capital expenditure. Moving forward, when you pay for the maintenance of that, for example licenses, subscription, heating, ventilation, air conditioning, electricity, telephone bills, as well as human manpower and their payroll stubs is called as an operational expenditure. Companies wanting to start a new business or grow their business do not have to incur upfront costs to try out a new product or service for customers. Instead, they can get into the market immediately and pay as much or as little for the infrastructure as the business requires. They can also terminate that cost if and when they need to do so. If your service is busy and you consume a lot of resources in that month, you receive a huge bill. If those services are minimal and do not use a lot of resources, you receive a smaller bill. A business can still use capital expenditure strategy if they wish, but it is no longer a requirement that they do so.